Good morning.
Good morning.
So today Rod and I have packed up the car and we're going to go for a little bit of a fall drive camping trip, and we're taking Elsy on her first real fall drive camping trip. Firstly we're heading to Ceduna, and then we're going to hit Googs Track tomorrow.
Yeah, north of Ceduna. We'll be heading up that way towards, what is it, Kingoonya and that Glandambo area.
Yeah,
that way sort of thing.
That's
so
the idea.
A couple of nights out camping.
So we'll see how we go. So we're coming into Kimber on our way to Ceduna, about halfway, and we're going to do a driver change, and I think Rod wants to pop into the shop, get himself a cake or something, don't you?
That's the bakery, yeah.
He loves bakery. This will be interesting because I haven't driven for 6 weeks because I've had some surgery on my foot, so I wasn't allowed to drive. How do you
Maybe
feel
we
about
should.
that, honey?
We might change my mind.
Driving. So we've just arrived at Ceduna, and we've got this cabin for the night. Bit of luxury before we go camping in a tent tomorrow night.
This is the last toilet for a while.
Bush toilets after this. Good morning. We've made it. We're to the start of Googs Track, and here we go. It's the sign, and over here is all the information. Do you reckon we're all set to go, Rod?
Well, I'm just reading all the information here,
Yeah.
and we meet all the criteria, so yeah, we're as good as we need to be, I think.
Yep. So we've booked our 2 nights on here through the SA government website, and I think it was $14.90 a night for the 2 of us at each of the campgrounds. The first night we are staying here at Googs Lake, and the second night up here at Mount Finke. Okay, let's do this. Well, I might have led you astray before. We're actually at the official beginning of the Googs Track. We had to come down a bit of a dirt road for 20 k's or so, and Rod's just getting the sand flag out. Maybe drop some tyre pressure, love?
I will be, yeah.
Yeah. So, Googs Track. See what the next few days bring.
Come across another information bay here on Googs Track.
And we finally saw a sign back there to say what channel to have our radio on. So the idea is that you just make occasional calls out on the radio so that if someone's coming the other way, that they know that you're on the
And what
track.
channel was that?
18, channel 18, if
Yep.
you're going to do Googs Track. We've made it to the memorial section here on the Googs Track, which pays tribute to the people that built this track, and I think Rod knows a bit more about it, so I'm gonna... What exactly?
This area here was chosen as a resting place for the memories of the Goog family, and they pushed a track from, I think it was Lone Oak, all the way through to Mount Finke, using a grader. And of course, you know, they spent a lot of time pushing this track through. Unfortunately, times have passed now, and there was once a shack here as well, and the shack's been moved on to put this memorial down for the family.
So he was affectionately known as Goog, but his real name was Denton.
That's right, yeah. There's also this money tree here.
Oh yeah, money tree.
So you can see there's some money in here that people have put in, and we'll do the same very shortly.
Here you go.
And this relates to, okay, I'll put the money in here somewhere, maybe jam it in there. There we go. So yeah, this money tree came about because poor old Martin Denton, he had a tragic accident, and that was fatal. One of his mates put some money in a tree, and the idea was that he could use that money to buy himself a bottle of Southwark. Back in the days, not many people drink Southwark these days, but back in the days he could drink a bottle of Southwark and always have some money to buy one. So people have continued on that tradition and put the money in the tree so that he'll never go dry.
There's lots of coins in here. We've put ours in as well.
So we've just arrived here at Googs Lake. We haven't set up our camp yet. I'm going to go and have a look at that shortly, but this is
stunning, isn't it, love?
It's pretty big.
Wow, it's different. Big salt lake. Unreal. And this is our camp setup. The tent tonight, car, and we've even got our anti-insect tent. We've succumbed to the fly nets. The flies are pretty bad. Anyway, Rod and I are just having a bit of a walk around the salt lake here, Googs Lake. Got to be a bit careful because it doesn't take much to break through the crust, and you've got muddy shoes. Whoop, I just did it then, look.
A bit soft in places, have to be careful.
Quite soft, it's quite muddy over here.
I mean, you're not allowed to drive on here anyway, it's got cultural significance, but you wouldn't want to because it's too risky.
Yeah.
Break through that crust, you'd know about it.
It's very unique.
Good morning, everybody. Well, we don't see too many sunrises. Anyway, this is the morning after our first night on Googs. Well, hello again. We've just ducked back to the memorial area because we wanted to have a look in the book and put a few notes in it ourselves, so which is Rod's doing that right now. And we'll get moving on to Mount Finke, which is that way.
Going over a nasty one now. Oops.
Well, we've just pulled over for a morning cuppa. It's about 11 o'clock.
Had a few good sand dunes, hey? A bit more challenging than yesterday. Some of them are a bit gnarly.
Yeah.
The car seems to be handling them quite well.
Yeah, a few of them are cut up a fair bit, so that makes it a bit more interesting.
How far do you think we are from Mount Finke, Rod?
From Mount Finke, we're probably around about 25-30 k's, I think.
So it's our next campsite. We're just going over more sand dunes. They call it the mini Simpson Desert, or the Simpson Desert's little brother. I've heard it's been called. So far it's been quite good. Okay, so we're told to camp in the designated areas only. No drones, and bring your own firewood. So we've arrived at our next spot. We're now at the Mount Finke camping area. It's quite warm. It's about 33 degrees maybe. A bit windy. Having a refreshment. Enjoying your beer, love?
Yeah, cheers.
We're just thinking about walking up there tomorrow. It's probably a bit hot to do it today. And we're sort of half set up. We haven't put the tent up yet, but maybe soon.
Mount Finke over here. Now I don't think it's that one. I think it's behind it. I think it's the one behind it, which is actually Mount Finke. Stand to be corrected, but that's what I think. Gonna brave that tonight or tomorrow morning?
Not tonight. I'm in hot water.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
So it looks like you can take this track. There's two tracks. One going to my left as we speak, and then there's this one, which I think takes you to Mount Finke. We might be checking this out tomorrow morning.
Now I'm going to go here. Morning.
Morning.
We're all packed up and going to sort of drive out there, and we're going to see if we can get up there, but we're not so sure. Let's see what happens. What do you think?
We've parked the car back there because there's no vehicle access through here. So we're just going to follow this track, which looks like it was an old vehicle track. See how far it goes, and then yeah, if it gets too hard or too dangerous, we'll turn around and go back.
Yep, let's see how far we get. Well, light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the can thingy at the top, which means we've made it. Whew, that was pretty hard. We've made it to the end of Googs Track. This is the railway line. I believe it's the one that would go across Australia from Indian Pacific, do you think, Rod?
I guess so.
Yep. So, yeah. And there's the official sign going to, so we've come from Ceduna, 189 k's since day before yesterday, and we're off to Kingoonya, right, 133. Temporary fix?
Nothing but a bit of tape can't fix.
Yep, good old duct tape. Didn't go anywhere without it. Bit of a memorial here, Rod, to someone called Bronte Glenn Hosking. From what we can read, he lived and grew up in this area and he was a railway man, so obviously very much loved, and they've made a nice memorial for him. And there's a train coming. How cool was that? He even gave me a toot.
Well, we've come over here to what might have been the old pub, the hotel. It says it's going to be reopening soon, so I don't know, do we hang around, love, for a counter meal or something?
This place really does give ghost town feels, I tell you. It's pretty freaky around here.
Yeah, and then that's where we just came from. That's the railway over there. Back to the pub, eh, love? Take you out for dinner, yeah.
So we're having a romantic dinner. At where are we again? Kingoonya. Kingoonya pub. We're in the dining room.
Hey buddy, rip and wrap, long time no see.
Nice cafe here at the caravan park. They're just knocking us a couple of bacon and egg rolls, which they're famous for. Looks really nice in here. We've also just realised this must have been the school once upon a time. All the walls have got blackboard on them. Over here. Looks good, love? Yum. Well, good morning. That's the end of our little adventure, doing Googs Track. And last night was quite interesting. We stayed at the Kingoonya Hotel and had a meal and some drinks and caught up and chatted with some other travellers out there, which is always great. So Rod, what do you think was the highlight of this little trip?
Oh, definitely the track itself, Googs Track. It started out relatively easy, but it got a bit challenging throughout. So yeah, that was probably the highlight for me. I like that four-wheel drive stuff.
Yeah, it was really good. And we're just on this road now, heading to Glandambo, which will take us back on the bitumen, and of course we'll head home from there. So thanks for joining us.